Yeah, yeah. When does the tournament start? Oh, good old Rio. Still got his, God, that's loud. Still got his, KoF14 stance instead of his previous one. It's a shame. The animation looks really strange in this game. It's because hit stun is really long. So it like looks slow, but actually it's only slow once you connect with someone. Whiffing stuff is really, really fast. It gives the impression of a slow game even though it doesn't actually... I don't think it's actually slow. Like things like... It's just a hit stun. It literally looks like a new coat of paint over KoF 13. It looks like they just redesigned like... It looks like they didn't go from the ground up or anything. Looks like they just like changed the animation. Still got that parry, which means he still has parry pressure. There's still a guard bar. So Rio's probably not that different. I played Rio in 13. There are some really jerky animations I've noticed already. It's like it would be good in a 2D game. It's not like smoothly animating. It's like suddenly foot here instead of here. Some of them look really good though. Whoa. The jumps look really high. So this is EX Iori, right? Claw Iori's done. He's toast. He's dead. What about Kyo? What kind of Kyo do we have in this game? Was that a 2-hit close C? That's new. That stand B looks different too. I think that's the one he had in the previous games. He's not throwing any fireballs. He probably the Rekka Kyo. The EX style one. Kim looks like Kim. Ooh. Was that all the super, or was that like an added-on hit? That's one more hit than the super had in KoF 13. What the hell normal was that? I've never seen that. It's like his new close D, I guess. No, that was his close D. What the fuck? He did like a normal I've never seen before. Ooh. That was a Rekka, right? That looked like the max mode or whatever of this game, the new thing. I want to see that again. Damn it, I went back too far. It's like here. It says jump like B into low B. What was it? Where's the combo start? No, stand C, down forward, D, and then he activates some mode, and then he like runs in, so it's kind of like the activation of a hyperdrive. That was stand C, and then that was the up kick. There were no Rekkas in there. And then he did the half circle back kick into super. That was really short compared to like a KoF 13 combo. They might be trying for accessibility. They might have killed some of the scaling and in return like made the combo shorter. Kyo looks nothing like Kyo, but most of the other characters look decently like like who they're supposed to be. It's only Kyo who looks really out of place. Back a little far. There we go. Oh, stand A into towards A. That probably doesn't combo. It's probably just for pressure. Whoa! That DP did not work. It was pretty close too. That was a reversal DP, I think. It said reversal. Normals don't get the reversal message in this game. Or in King of Fighters series, rather. I have no idea about this game. Guard cancel roll. Stancy is a super good normal for Rio. Yeah, look at him swing it. That stand C is, I mean, that stand D is really different. The stand D was kind of like a sideways, like a side kick. Now it's going like straight upward. It looks more like Kensa stand D. It's the first one I can think of like that. Up at an angle. Or like Daimon's. It probably makes it a pretty good anti-hop. That's good because stand C and stand D were kind of similar normals for Rio. If they like changed up one of them, it'd be okay. I'm sure he can go into... Why the hell did he do that combo? I'm sure he can go into quarter circle forwards B or D. I'm sure from one of those he can do half circle back kick. I'm sure he can do a launch into the grab instead of just doing the grab. I'm pretty sure he could have got a kill combo from that. These guys are playing like they played KoF a lot, so maybe maybe they're not. I don't know. I would have thought they would have tried a combo. Oh, what the hell? He did it again. That little activation. And the follow-up combo. Are Neomaxes in this game? Or like leader specials or whatever you want. Whoa, that roll looked slow. Did they slow down rolls? I mean, Iori could always punish you if you did a slow fireball and you rolled towards through it from like full screen if you ran in. But that roll looked just really slow. It might just be the 3D fucking with my eyes. Failed to hit confirm. That's I'm not seeing any indications of which Kyo this is supposed to be. Ness Kyo or like the old Kyo. Oh, there we go. That was a Rekka. He did one. This is Ness Kyo. That's weird that he's not using them at all. I wonder if they're worse. Anyway, he was canceling. He did stand C into towards B, which is the overhead command normal. And then he canceled that. And that string only worked with EX Kyo and KoF14. That looked like a new normal. What the fuck was that? He like kicked. It was like a sideways kick. It wasn't a stand D because a stand D is the two kicks. Was it a stand C? God, I don't know what's going on. Kim looks pretty similar. At least in terms of his footsies. He looks pretty lousy, honestly. I mean, he looks like him, but that little bobbing animation. Oh, hello. It was short. That was a short combo. And he still used over half of his max just doing that. So I'm guessing you have just two drive cancels. How do you use max mode? Where's your like meter? Do you enter max mode for a bar? Or is there some other gauge that I'm not seeing? Yeah, he entered it for a bar. He had 3 and then he went to 2. Same deal. Very interesting. Oh, there's a Vice and a Benny Manu. Iori and Kyo are like, I mean, I'm not going to say they're very similar each game because they're kind of not. But a lot of their gameplay has been kind of ironed down. People are probably real familiar with them, understand the basic mix-up of these characters. So it's understandable to see a lot on every team. I didn't even know that was a thing. You could have done the same thing before just by passing controllers. I'm not sure I've ever been in a room with 6 people who knew how to play KoF. Not counting fighting game tournaments, of course. Oh. That whiffed. That never used to whiff in 13. What the hell? That was the towards A. Into the core circle back B. I don't know the names of any of these special moves. There's the air Rambo, and it had a special animation for bringing the opponent to the ground. I always thought that was kind of shitty in KoF13. Oh, that's still there. Hello. The double super. He would do his air super in KoF13, and then sort of just like he would hit the opponent, and then both of them would just be on the ground. This one, he like hit the opponent towards the ground and then chased them in with a dive kick. That looks nicer. Stand D is still the best normal in the game. Kim Stand D is insane. 2 hits, hit confirms into stuff. Low crush. Hop crush. It's not a hop crush, you know, it anti-airs. It's not a great anti-air, but it's an anti-air. Kinda is a great anti-air. Kind of a great normal. That looked like his close C. Right? I don't know my Kim normals that well. Still got the backdash dive kick. Still got the towards A dive kick. What a shitty punish. Still got the flash kick. That's been a consistent element of his design, I'm pretty sure. Guy just tried to do cross up A. Probably still a cross up. Oh, Benny Mars still has his best jump arc in the game. Benny Mars normals are killer. There it is. Chased him down. Very cool animation. Looks better. Kim could easily still be top tier. If there's one thing they're pretty good at, it's balance. They said, I think they said that Benny Mars' DP was gone, but you can still do the core circle forward kick and then down up kick. Like that's still there, but you can't do the DP by itself. I feel like netcode makes or breaks a fighting game. For the casual fans. I mean, fighting games already don't even exist for casual fans. What I'm trying to say is it makes or breaks the fighting game for, like, non-tournament players. Terry, Andy, and Joe are, I'm pretty sure they're already in the game. I haven't seen Joe, but I think I've seen both Terry and Andy. And usually they don't not have Joe. What if it's like Duck King on their team or something? Is Duck King in the game? They should announce him. That was a pretty short combo. Whoa, it didn't even combo. Did he hold it? Maybe he held the punch a little bit and he shouldn't have. Or maybe that combo doesn't work in this game. They both activated max mode. So it looks like if you activate max mode raw, it gives you a full bar to play with. But if you activate max mode in a combo, then it takes away half your max mode immediately. So you can use it like a cancel, but then you don't get it as much. You don't get as much of it. That's good. That's fun to play around with. One of my favorite things about fighting games is making decisions based on things being given and taken away. Weighing decisions. Damn, that's a good OS. I didn't know that. That really slow jump. That still looks pretty fast. The hop back B there. Oh, the close C still really tall. Yori looks well maintained. His normal still look good. His footsie still look good. That looked like he was trying to do a KoF13 combo. What the hell was that? I've never seen that. That must be something new. Unfortunately, the only KoF games I'm really familiar with are 13 and 98. So he could have had some stuff in other games, and I wouldn't recognize it. Baymar stand B is so huge. That roll went really far. Let's jump D there. Was that jump B? That's jump B, isn't it? Command grab. Dashing command grab looked really quick and obnoxious. Oh. Hopped over the quarter circle forward kick. Guess it's not that tall. If a hop can go over it. The classic. Oh, that jump. Block jump in into immediate cross up. That shit looks unchanged. That looks really hard to deal anything with. I mean, maybe it's a bit slower, but it's still so fast it's hard to react to. There's that overhead kick. I think he had that in both versions in KoF13. The red kick, whatever it's called. No, I think only EX had it. Yeah, because normal Kyo had the up kicks. Red kick is a pretty good move. I remember it was airborne frame 1. So I would see shit like players would do crouch like BA down forward D, and then it would be like a Clark, and he would do the core circle, the half circle back B like command grab with the armor, and he would armor all 3 hits, but it was 3 hits, so the Kyo player would just react and cancel it a red kick, and then the command grab would whiff, and Kyo would hit Clark. I was like, damn. This is apparently the Kyo with the other shit. He's got his Rekka and his red kick and his all his other stuff that was normal. I want to see more of this Vice. Vice's grab looks really slow, but it could have just been the D grab. The B one might still be fast. The D one was always pretty slow. They want it to be really hard to combo into because it was rewarding to land. Oh, Joe isn't? Shit, dude. I thought every character was returning. Was I mistaken? I guess not everyone's gonna return. Ash probably won't return. RIP. Psyche probably won't return. That third Rekka missed. Blue Mary is actually one of my favorite KoF characters, so I really hope that she makes it. Maybe on a team with Billy Kane and Yamazaki. That would be like a dream team for me. I hope those guys make it. They're all really cool. C towards a Rekka. Very bog standard boring combo. I bet anything this is what it feels to play, how it feels to play Ash. Yeah. I know because I didn't forget. Ooh, the OS. You can only do a drive cancel in other game, in KoF13. I don't know about this game. You can only do a drive cancel on hit, not on block. So if you're going to do a reversal, you might as well bank everything on it. Because if you get blocked, it's the same thing as if you just got blocked. Basically, like reversals hit confirm their own cancels. If you get blocked, nothing happens, and you just get the punish that you would have gotten punished for anyway. But if you hit, you cancel into the super or whatever, and you destroy the opponent. It's basically like making your reversal super strong. Yori could do that. He could do like DP, wake up DP, cancel the super, stuff like that. Oh, jump back B traded with jump forward something. He just tried to link, but it was too far. That was nice. Guard cancel roll. I don't mind how the new KoF looks. I hear a lot of people complain, but I'm not really a graphics whore in any sense. How the game looks is very secondary to me. You could probably make a team like that work. It's a weird team, but you could probably make it work. The thing about Akuma is he's not that good of an anchor, but he supports other characters really well. And the thing about Spider-Man is that he's not that good of a character, but with the right support he's amazing. So that's kind of a dangerous combination. But Doom is the great glue that binds everything together. So many characters just need any Doom assist to function. But like Anchor Akuma is normally something you avoid if you can help it, I'm pretty sure. I've never seen that super. Stand B anti-air. It's like an amazing poke and it anti-hops. Kyo's no, I mean, Benimaru's normals. Starts up max mode. He's looking for a hopeful super. That Kyo color looks good. Why didn't more fighting games not have color edit? Of all the bad things you could say about Cross Tekken, the color edit mode was kind of amazing. Whoa, what the hell was that? That's a pretty short combo. I don't blame him for not knowing what the hell to do with a combo in this game. That doesn't seem to combo. It's the second time we've seen that and it doesn't work. Towards B into super. Not a combo. Tekken always has god tier costumes, but they don't have a color edit, right? They do have like a hair edit. That's kind of cool. And you can put a lot of stupid weird shit on your character. I remember I played Miguel and I tried to make him look as much like Sephiroth as possible. And I came pretty close. And Miguel doesn't look anything like Sephiroth. I gave him like a really big katana at his side, and I gave him long white hair. Like a jacket. Ended up looking okay. I mean, it looked like garbage, but I was trying to make it look like garbage. Whoa! That was a counter hit CD, I think? And it like wall bounced. Counter hit CDs wall bounce now? It used to be the counter hit CDs you could juggle out of, or like combo out of rather. Like they knocked down, but if you cancelled them into like a move, the move would juggle if it was counter hit, but not otherwise. But that time it like wall bounced. And then he cancelled to the fireball, and the fireball juggled. That's pretty good then. Whoa! Was that an accident? I'm trying to hold down forward? I mean down back. I forgot that she even had a slide. You don't see it that often. I forgot Kula was in this game. Is there a KoF character cuter than Kula? There was a little impact when she hit the ground. That's probably to show you where you can quick roll. Any team would be better off without Spider-Man. K-Dash. Spider-Man has like one claim to fame, and it's being a good anti-Phoenix, and there are other better anti-Phoenixes. If you want to play Spider-Man, then play Spider-Man. If you want to play a team that you want to play, like, do it. Damn, that was really cool. Did a lot of damage, too. Early jump D. Yori's Aaron almost looking crazy. Whoa, it's that move! He had that in KoF 98. He lost that. I haven't seen that move in forever. Is it like an overhead? I like forgot all about that move. I wonder what it does. I wonder what you use it for. He like jumps and slams his hand down on you. Who the fuck is that? It's a new character. I think. I don't know who it is. It could be an existing character who I don't know. I don't know all my KoF characters, I just know a lot of them. Whoa. Where have I seen that? Share me. Share me towards B. Damn, this bitch is kind of hot. Oh, baby! Where have I seen that? Hotaru. Does something like that. That's like two different supers I've seen from two different characters combined into one. Snap neck with legs, and then land on. Hotaru's isn't that similar. Oh, was it Gato who jumped on your head and snapped your neck with his legs? Was it a man? Was that Leona? Leona's the kind of character where like no one can play her at a tournament this early. That's not true. Leona has a lot of self-evident zoning, and also she's a legacy character. Yo, is that Billy Kane? Is he already in the game? It looked like he was on Mai's team, but Mai's team is usually team women, right? Hotaru is cute. If I played Garo, I'd try and main her. Is Lily Billy's sister? I know he has a little sister, who's literally him but a girl and smaller. I feel like that team could work, but it would be technical. Dante makes any team technical. Dante is technical. But like Dante's like super easy to play if you don't care about technical stuff too. Is that the overhead follow-up? Oof. Reversal DP. There's the red kick. Still looks really fast. That was the D version, and it was still like really fast. And that was the extremely slow one. Looks like they sped it up a bit. You can use that to hop over projectiles and shit, I bet. Kula is still cute. Is Maxima in the game? If K-Dash and Kula are. Her run looks really slow. Some things look the same speed, some look slower. Card cancel roll. Ugh. Wonder if that's even a good anti-air. That was a good roll. Unfortunately, he missed the punish. Man, I don't know anything about MVC. Roll away anti-airs. That was a good super. Isn't Kula supposed to be like 15? What's this character's name? She looks Asian. Maybe like Chinese. To be honest, the way that she stands and the way that she kicks her legs kind of reminds me of Lychee. They're probably both referencing the same thing, whatever it is. Maybe like a movie character or something. Oh, there was that CD wall bounce again. Very unusual. Ah, some things never change. Whoa. Just a 9 trigger punish. He could have done better. Baited the roll, punished it. Long. That's a Chinese name. Taekwondo. Oh, I guess it could be a Korean name, actually. And she fights with Taekwondo. And she has stances from Junhoon. Junhoon? So she may be Korean. Is there an L in Korean? I don't remember. The UONG could easily be Korean. That's like a 1-letter name. When's someone gonna play King of the Dinosaurs? Kula and Rio, I like this already. Dude, the stage is godlike. That ray in the background. It's fucking aquarium with sharks and shit. I like that a lot. Ooh. Is that like a blue whale? Holy shit. God, I'm enamored with this stage. KoF has the best stages. Good confirm. Accurate. I hope he ends up being like a low-tier hero kind of character. He's got an excellent design to be a low-tier hero kind of character. More so than that, I guess I wish the game was balanced. I play on a PS1 pad. Oh, he just tried the breath into Corsical back B. That didn't work. That worked in KoF14. That might be a juggle layer moved. Is that Athena? Stands like Athena. Doesn't look any. Oh, yep, that's Athena. There's the crystal bit. She looks really different. Yeah, that animation was just directly taken from 13. My. Oh my god. I understand. I fundamentally understand Athena. Athena is a character where people who play Street Fighter just fucking understand her. Everything with Athena makes sense. The hell kind of super is this? Jesus, it looked strong. Had a really long animation. Psycho Baru. Psycho Soda. How'd I know? Fireballs and uppercuts? Yes. Reflects? A little bit. Zoning? Hell yeah. Street Fighter has always been a highly zoning-based game compared to other fighting games. If you want to be a turtle, Street Fighter's the game for you. Maybe Mortal Kombat. Maybe Injustice. Very high turtling potential in Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Who the fuck was that? Nelson? Didn't you already have that? Towards A into dive kick? Who the fuck is this? Boxer. I like him already. I love boxers. Oh my god. I'm hella down. He looks great. That was a jump CDE juggled out of it. That was cool. Glad to see that's back. It was counter hit. I mean, I didn't expect it wouldn't be there. I'm just glad to see it. It's been like every KoF that I played. Damn, he looks cool. I'm like enamored with this character already. Look how fast he is. Look at his cool ass stances. His movement looks great. And his attacks have all been like really weird multi-hit punches from different angles bullshit. Oh, missed the counter hit juggle. Aw, there he goes. Nelson, huh? Prodigy. Lost an arm? What the fuck? Was one of his arms fake? Mechanical prosthesis. Whatever. Prosthetic. That's neat. Get an amputee, a boxer. Is he American? I didn't scroll down far enough to find out. I really liked Heavy D. He's who I played in KoF 98. I've been waiting for him to come back, but he's never going to come back because his team is too forgettable. Heavy D is a great character on a really, really boring, bland team, I feel like. Who are also low tier. The only advantage they have is that they're quote-unquote World Warriors. Oh, I want Vanessa. This game has good boxers, doesn't it? Vanessa and Seth and fucking Ramon. Bring them. That normal? What is that normal? Is that CD? That's nice. South America, huh? Very interesting. Yes, fireballs and uppercuts. Turtling. The super's still long as fuck. Is it a level 2 super? Or even like level 3 or something? Damn, I went too far. This should be good. Here we go. I would smell Athena. I bet she smells great. You'll be ready for a KoF if you played another KoF, especially 13 to 14, I think. 14 looks like an easier version of 13 from what all I've seen. I still wasn't looking at the super bar. I didn't see how much it cost. Shit. Whatever. Was that a guard cancel CD from the fireball? That was kind of smart. Dodge the mix-up. Boing. Why didn't she cancel? Whiffed his air normal. It's a shame. I would slap Mai's ass as hard as I could. I would then let her beat me up. I would slap her ass as hard as I could with the full knowledge that she might beat me up. Still got that down B. I forgot that normal. Like the little dive thing where she like lands on a really ambiguous side of you. That's actually hella good and obnoxious, but it knocked down, so you couldn't really do anything from it. Mine was a little bit shitty. In 13. She's a Fatal Fury character, right? Like Terry. And Andy. Ryo Kim, Mai. Versus Athena Vice. And Iori. Thanks, King Leo. I appreciate it. Is King Leo a reference to Dragon Quest? Oh. I think he wanted to cross up so that his B would turn into the cross up, the taco or whatever. There's a monster in Dragon Quest called King Leo. It's quite a rare high-level monster. Ryo is also a character I fundamentally understand. And Robert. I haven't seen a Robert in this game. Is he even announced? It's weird to have Ryo but not Robert. It's sort of like, I don't know. Always together. That looked really strange. That was an EX fireball. It's hard with the max mode has like a color and the EX moves have like a color. Oh yeah, Robert has facial hair. I remember now. That guard cancel roll was good. I wonder if he had a punish. Damn, he looks great. Robert should have always had facial hair. That down B went the wrong direction. I'm not playing this. I'm watching a tournament. It's not out yet. Dragon Quest 8, when I get through Dragon Quest 3 through... Oh lord. I want to play through the whole series. I'll probably do 7 then 8. I'll probably skip 4, 5, and 6 for a while, even though they're good. This isn't even in beta. This is like alpha. But I'm working on playing through Battle Network right now. You know. Gadoken. I don't know what she actually says. Something like that. I want to play through 7 again, but also 7 is going to be on 3DS soon, like within 2016. And that's the kind of game where it's really awful to play through twice. But then again, it's one of my favorite games where like I'll appreciate playing 7 and then playing the remake. It'll be like really cool to play the remake immediately after having played the main game and to like spot the differences. That is a fuck ton of damage. That killed? Holy shit. Is that a just defend? He like flashed white when he blocked that. What the hell? Oh, he did it again. Dude, timeout. What the fuck, dude? Oh, Benny just did it. Has that been going on this whole time? Are there just defends? Yo, if there are just defense, this is gonna be my new favorite fighting game. Oh my god. I didn't know that. Was it do less than the block stun? Remove chip damage? Jesus Christ, just defense. Yes. Fighting games need more parries. Distinct lack of them right now. Just defense were in Garo and a few other games, CBS2. If you block right before a move hits you, then you're moved hit stun from the attack. And I think chip damage too. So like it was a sort of a precise block. If you risked getting hit by doing your block late, then you would have a better block than normal. Make some safe moves slightly unsafe. I think it would give you some meter too. I think it actually restored health when you were in top mode in Garo. Holy shit. I didn't realize just defending was in this game. This game just became very important to me. That's cool as hell. Oof. Kyo players seem to understand how to do these max combos. I don't even know if that's a good max. That was a super cancel. He's canceled. Oh. Is that just a mechanic now? Or does it cost extra bar? He can probably combo out of EX command grab maybe. That's how it worked with him. That's how it works with like Shen. That far stand A, far stand B. He might have been able to get a super off of that. Pretty much everyone knows that SNK versus Capcom 3 would be the best game ever. I'm not sure if I trust either company at this point right now. Oof. This game looks pretty good. To play at least. Someone requested access to my Alex text. I missed that match. I was browsing my phone. Tekken 7 will probably happen by the end of this year. Probably be out. I mean, the game looks like, you know, like it's coming along. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Then again, they do like to do story and like a bunch of other stuff that adds development time. Alright, back to watching. What we got here? That down C is still narrow. Light uppercut? I really like that stand D. That looks really good. Ryo still seems like a guard damage monster. Look at that. Immaculate. Two crouch A's. I wonder if he could have done core circle back B. Or half circle back B, I mean. That spin kick. Sweep was nice. Counter hit, probably a juggle state. Oh, off the overhead, but he didn't get anything. That was cool. You can still do overhead into max mode. Still confirm off overheads. That's good. Does that mean you can cancel max mode from any normal? Pretty sure you could do that with hyperdrive in 13. Same fighting style is very strong. Ryo's is somewhat reminiscent of Ryu's. Emphasis on somewhat. Ryo has something that could be described as a fireball and something that could be described as an uppercut. And his normals are vaguely similar. But there's a lot of differences. Ryo is more like Ryu than any other KoF character is like any other Street Fighter character. But they're still not very similar at all. But a fireball and uppercut and similar normals are hard to ignore. I want to see it, Terry. Were there any characters that were announced that weren't in this build, I wonder? What about that girl that squeaks that's like a pop idol? She probably wasn't in this build, right? She's cute. I like her. Oof. Is this gonna kill? It did. The EX Super did more than the rest of the combo. It's not a Hadoken. Ryo's is quite different. It's more like Dan's. It dissipates very quickly. Ryu's and Ryo's fireballs are not very similar at all. Later, Brody. What we got here? I'd love to do more KoF stuff. I'll probably play this game when it comes out. I'll probably try and get other people to play it. Do my little video making tech stuff. There's already the best KoF guide you could ever hope for. I couldn't hope to match it. It's fantastic. I like K as well. I think everyone likes K. K's got a really cool design. What's the health threshold where it puts your health to like orange? I find it weird that it does that. Your health is just green, then it just turns like yellow-orange when it gets below a certain amount. That makes it seem a lot like Desperation mode is going to be in this game. I'll do more videos like that because I like KoF a lot. Maybe I'll watch Bala versus Mad KoF finals at EVO. I really like Bala's Takuma. Probably my favorite player / character to watch. Bala's really a joy to watch in general because he plays so many characters so well. Isn't that tiny Chinese guy who like gets super muscular in this game now? Was he Tong? Nice. Command grab. Threw the fireball like it was gonna juggle. Whoa, that went really fast. Oh, that crystal, was that a punish? Looked like he was crouching when she got hit. It was a jump 2C that hit her. These Kyo combos look simple, but like familiar. Red kick just tried to go over a fireball, missed it. Rekka destroyed the fireball. I wonder how strong fireballs are going to be overall in this game. Empty jump command grab. Oh, the overhead. Was that an overhead? It was a really slow attack. She didn't have an overhead before, did she? I don't remember her having one, but that sure looked like one. No cancel. So you spend a bar and you get two drive cancels. I kind of like that system. I wonder if it powers up your attack and defense like max mode in KoF98 and other games, I guess. Crystal Bit's so hard to use. It's like hard to combo into. Like it doesn't have that much range. It's got a really long stupid motion, double half circle back. It's pretty fast, I guess, and you can do it mid-air, and it's kind of a good anti-air. But it's really hard to employ that super well. I desperately want this game to have a bigger roster. I mean, it already announced that it's going to have a fucking huge roster. We've only got half the cast in this build. I'm pretty sure everyone's end groove, actually. Or, like, it's not end groove, but it's not dissimilar. You can manually activate max mode. We saw one guy do that. And, he didn't have the initial cut to the time remaining. Max mode in 98 and end groove and whatnot increased your damage and reduced the amount of damage you took. Nice Kula combo. I didn't like that guard cancel roll. He should have done it on the first hit, not the second. Oof. Damn. It's an overhead. Isn't there like some weird bug where you can like get multi-hit A's with Kula if you do like A, C, D or like some really weird motion? I really like watching 98 and 2002. I never played 2002, but I watched a decent amount of it. I played and watched a lot of 98. Do you like 94? That's the one where you had to pick all the characters on the team, and there were no hops and shit. That's like barely a KOF. That's the first one, right? I mean, maybe it's the most KOF. What I'm trying to say is it's very dissimilar from modern KOF. When there were games like I feel like the transitions between like Alpha, Alpha 2, and Alpha 3, and like 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, I feel like hotfixes aren't like as daring to make changes as drastic as the changes between those games. Mostly because they like, you know, you could go back and play the older games back then, and you can't now. I mean, I guess you can go back and play vanilla Street Fighter 4, but like, no one does, so you can't do it with anyone else. I know they're really sensitive about dividing the community. Robert. Oh, we haven't seen a Chang yet. Or a Choi. I forgot they were here. Are Choi and Chang on different teams? What the hell? Damn, the guy who makes FAT. already ported the Guile combos over and is releasing it. That was fast. I know there are a lot of people out there, especially now, who really like Alpha 2. But I wish that every game between versions would like change as much as Alpha 2 did to Alpha 3. That's a bit strong. I like what Alpha 3 took from Alpha 2, and I like what they gave up. I don't wish every patch was like that. That's way too strong. But I wish we got something like that every couple of years. I guess we already do. Let's just cancel. RIP Cross Tekken. You died too young. Yo, this Robert. Robert is the most Street Fighter character in this game. A Hadoken that actually functions, and an extremely good DP. And a rapidly approaching kick move. Maybe Ryo looks more like a Shoto, but Robert acts more like one. You say Alpha 2 isn't mad crazy, and then there's Rose and the Vice EC. Or mad broken. I feel like both Ryo and Robert were very similar tiered in 13, and I feel like that was like high tier but underutilized. Maybe like high mid. I don't know. Tiers are like hard to say because most characters were really interchangeable. Robert used to be really popular right when the game came out. Andy and Robert were like super popular batteries because they could function really well with no meter, and they built meter really easily, and they were hard to deal with before anyone else had meter. You had like fireballs, and most characters only got their anti-fireball once they had an EX stocked. So like, because everyone starts with 0 bars, like Andy and Robert would just be able to chuck fireballs like crazy. Hey, Dark Onion. I was just reading tweets by you. I hope there are no glaring errors in my video. I mean, there are no errors, but I hope there are no poor optimization. Because I didn't look to anyone else when I made that. The only area, I'm sure there's bad optimization in the video, but I don't know if anyone has developed anything better yet, and it'll probably be a while before they do. I'll update it once there are a few things. That looks a lot like an overhead. Why they go and give a character with a good command grab an overhead? That combo looked like it. That's true. A lot of people were... I feel like I got that impression from people talking to me. They were just like, hey, when are you going to make your video so I can start playing? I don't have like a crazy process for making those videos. I do think to look for things that probably other people don't think to look for. That's my big weapon. But mostly it's just organization. Mostly it's just I have good areas to watch out for. You know what I mean? Like it's a good habit to know your best your character's best options in various scenarios. And I've narrowed down some of the various scenarios where you should know your character's best options. But it's not that hard to figure out what the best options are. If you're trying to find your max damage crush counter punish, you would probably just try every normal until you find one crush counters. Every hard normal until you find all your crush counters. And then you'd probably just find the ones that didn't knock down, because they usually have higher damage potential. And then you'd probably just see how you could transition from those to your max damage combos. Which is pretty much what I do. See, that thought process is like, you know, it's really simple. But a lot of new players don't really think to do it like that. The trick is to start with a scenario. Start with a problem area. I think that's a problem a lot of beginners have, is they work on things that aren't problems. They'll like lose in footsies and then work on combos. Or like they'll work on like one specific combo that does like super crazy, hard, elaborate like start you'll never hit in a real match. And then they won't be ready for like more common scenarios. They'll practice a 4-bar combo when they only ever have 1 bar most of the time. Shit like that. Ah, now that they're models, this guy has probably a very nice asymmetrical design to him. I still think anyone could have done what I did, just no one is. But I guess that's what you just said. But like, I don't know why people wait for me. I try to get them out really quick. Most of my videos of bread and butter I did within a few days of the character being available. Gal, it took me like a week. Gone about it. Man, Iori kind of fucked up that boxer guy, Nelson. Frame data means a lot. Frame data is very important. You just can't use it as a substitute for other stuff. Your knowledge of frame data should supplement your other things. I know a fuck ton of frame data, just offhand. Gal, all his light normals are 4 frames, except stand short, which is 5, which is important because stand short leads to stand forward, that target combo. Crouch medium punch is 6. Stand fierce is 7. Those are some Gal frame data I know offhand. Oh, I'm blushing. Not doing anything unsafe is a pretty good mindset. Something needs to be pretty good for it to be unsafe and for you to still use it. Gal does not have a free 3-frame normal. Or a 3-frame anything. His fastest things are his light and EX flash kick and his light normals. He might have... no. I was about to suggest his air throws might be 3 frames, but I have no idea. I don't know how fast air throws are in this game. Probably 5. I know a fuck ton of frame data offhand. Gal back fierce is 8 frames. All the sonic booms are +8. I'm pretty sure his sweep is either 7 or 8. EX flash kick advantage. Oh, invincible. No, yeah it is. It's got full body invincibility and throw invincibility. Until after the active frames. 1 to 6 sounds accurate-ish, and it's like 4-frame startup, I'm pretty sure. All of his flash kicks are unthrowable and projectile immune. And then they all have upper body invincibility for the first few frames, and then full invincibility for the next few frames. Which makes them pretty good at anti-airing. And also pretty good as anti-fireballs. I mean, they're really narrow, so they're not that good as anti-fireballs, but there are some ranges where you can hit people throwing a fireball with a flash kick. People get really wide when they throw fireballs. So it's not that hard to hit the extended hitbox per box. Honestly, something can be invincible on like frame, like they can be invincible for the first 4 frames, and then like be 4 frame startup, and that's good enough. The fact that it has that much invincibility is good. I wonder if he did that too later, if that just doesn't link in this game. That command grab from that. I don't know what to call that move. She like charges at you with her elbow and then jumps on you. I would actually auto-buy KoF14 if they bring back Team Orochi. I love every member of Team Orochi. Team New Faces. Shermie, Yoshiro, Chris. I love those fuckers. They're like only in 97, 98, 2002, right? They're not in that many games. Ryu's mid uppercut is actually full body immune. When he says mid upper, I think he's talking about medium uppercut. Yeah, Ken, same deal. Both of them have full body invincibility. And then full body invincibility, the only other characters with meterless full body invincibility are on reversal. Are hard uppercut from Nikali and all versions of uppercut from Kami. These are things I know offhand. That's an important thing to know when your opponents have reversal options against you. Pretty much every super works as a reversal. I can't immediately think of a super that doesn't work as a reversal. Wow, that whiffed really fast. Then you could just land and throw like that. Oh yeah. I think it's still fireball invincible, right? I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure it goes through fireballs. Geef's is 1 frame. And any move that's 1 frame and has a super freeze is by definition invincible. I wonder if he had a combo there. He like got the wall bounce and he ran over pretty fast. But he picked a really weird normal to hit. Vega's a poor state because his super is really difficult to make work. I like the way they redesigned his super to be like Bloody High Claw. His super was... It was garbage in Street Fighter 4 until they made it hit on the way up. And then it was okay, but not that good. Or it was it was a great super. It was just that his meter was too precious. He'd rather have 4 EX bars than a single super in almost every instance. Oof. I actually like Charge Vega more, to be honest. I feel like they're more willing to give good normals to a charge character. What the fuck is a Boron? Boron is like a noble gas, I'm pretty sure. Vega still has good normals in the context of the game, but fewer of them. It used to be that virtually every normal that Vega had was like an amazing normal, and now it's like he's got a couple, and most of them don't cancel, and most of them aren't that ranged. Gem Session, I'm pretty sure, does not OTG. Don't quote me. Oh shit. That was some disrespect. Towards a dive kick. Stand C towards a dive kick. Stand C towards a dive kick. That max mode. What? Oh, he just was out of range. For one brief second, I thought Athena's projectile nullified Kyo's, and I was like, no, that's just how Kyo's looks. It just stops. That guy's got like Justin Wong's puffy cheeks. Calling that an infinite is an affront to infinites. Derelict Church? I think we already saw this stage. That's a cool name for a stage. Yeah, it's the one they were just playing on. It looks nice. Looks very 3D. Lots of elements in the foreground. Or not the foreground, but like the close background and the far background. Very pretty. I like the color theming in KoF. Stages will have these like huge overt color themes. I don't know what the fuck Athena's from. Crossed up with the roll and promptly crossed up again with the hop. Kinda like that. I don't know if I've seen a breakaway yet. Psycho Soldier? She's on Team Psycho Soldiers, so if there's a game called Psycho Soldier, I shouldn't be surprised. Jam Session is is usually the preferred Dante assist. It's really tall. It's basically Captain Corridor of this game. And it's got like long hit stun. Spidey's pretty good at OTGing, pretty sure. I feel like this is like an arcade game I've seen. Jesus Christ, that's Athena. I thought that Athena from KoF13 looked nothing like how she looked in previous games, and now I see that she looked actually like one of the source material, unlike previous games. God, this is like some adventures. No, what's that game called? Oh my God. Milan Secret Castle was the game I was gonna say, but now it's something entirely different. Now it's kind of like Alex Kidd, or like Mario 2. Weird. Athena, what the fuck are you doing? Using a ball and chain. God, what a strange game. This is some of the weirdest shit I've seen in a long time. Jesus Christ. Why is there so much emphasis on accessorizing? Look at all these power-ups she's got, and they all show up on her character. Look at those jumps. I got distracted for long enough. Oh, reversal super on the towards A. I'm pretty sure it's kind of hard to make hidden missiles OTG, even though they do OTG. But hidden missiles are really good anyway. Doom really has 3 excellent assists. It depends a bit on your team, but hidden missiles are generally the best. I haven't seen the molecular sphere, whatever it is. I haven't seen that assist in a long time. Wow, this guy's ready for that. He's like, fuck your towards A. Reversal supers don't seem that strong. I mean, they seem effective, but they don't seem like they're doing that much damage. Like a quarter of your life bar, maybe a third. It's not that bad. I can live with that. Then again, the price of a reversal super is the same as the price of a reversal EX move. Doesn't the command grab do more than just a fireball? If you let the opponent hit the ground with the command grab, it does damage, but if you interrupt their fall, it only does as much damage as what you juggle with. He interrupted his own damage there. Certain knockdowns you can't like get the hidden missiles. Depends on what your combo was. You can't like call hidden missiles while you're super jumping, for example. And then when you get an air S, you might slam them down to an inconvenient spot. I should be asleep. There's not that much of this tournament left though. 15 minutes. I want to keep it sub 2 hours. But I've probably already done that with all the skipping around. I wonder if I skipped around like 19 minutes over the course of this whole video. Trying to just stay in the real matches. I don't think it was always more. In fact, you had to have a kind of specific combo to make it more. I'm pretty sure it was only more in the corner. Or like if you invested some bar. I think the meteorless, it was better to just let the opponent land from the command grab. We don't know who we get at the end of this month. I don't think it's been announced yet. Which character is going to be legal at EVO? Does anyone know? What's the cutoff date? It's June, right? June 5th, something like that. Wow, that combo. That looked very lychee. I like that super. It was short, but it was distinct. I like supers like that. A super only that character could do, but wasted no time. Pretty much everyone wants command grab on Balrog. Yeah, but what's the cutoff for EVO? When is it that they stop like allowing new characters for EVO? Yeah, but Capcom doesn't make the rules for EVO. Capcom makes the rules for Capcom Cup events, Capcom Pro Tour events. EVO is a Capcom Pro Tour event, but I don't know if Like Evo's usually really stringent about allowing new characters after a certain date. I like 2 months. I like 2 months for Evo. I feel like 1 month is normally okay. Shit, dude, you can become a really, really good player of the fucking 16 characters in the game, and then they can just add a 17th character who fucks your character, and you might not have the essential matchup knowledge. You can lose to matchup knowledge. You can lose to lack of matchup knowledge very easily when a new character comes out. New characters equals unexplored territory, and unexplored territory is a great equalizer of skill. And the point of a tournament is to determine the higher skilled player. Mortal Kombat had a huge problem with new characters being released and immediately being allowed at tournament, and those characters would almost always dominate tournaments. It'd be like someone would be tearing it up with Kung Lao for like weeks and weeks. And then they just add like fucking, I don't know, Kenshi. And then it's like GG. Kenshi bodies everyone. Pretty sure that happened with Injustice as well. They released Batgirl. Batgirl bodies everyone. They released Scorpion. Scorpion bodies everyone. Yeah, Bayonetta. There's a lot of good examples of that. There's a period where a person knows how to play the character, but no one knows how to fight the character yet. But that guy who knows how to play the character knows how to fight all the characters. One, because he's had a lot more experience with his character than anyone else has with that character. Yeah, but like you can't just figure out everything a character can do yourself. Even if like fucking, let's say, Guile comes out, you can analyze Guile yourself, but you won't necessarily figure out how Guile fights your character unless you fight a good player of, you know. Let's say you're some guy fucking down in New York, and you play like fucking, I don't know, Birdie. And your friend is like you play, and you've got a friend who's gonna pick up Guile once Guile gets released, and you're like, okay, and you fucking practice with him to learn the matchup, and then like Dymanion shows up to the fucking next tournament playing Guile, and fucking he's way better than your friend was, and he does stuff that your friend wasn't doing because he's way better. He's figured out shit faster. Not everyone can practice against Dymanion. I haven't gotten to see Dyminion's Guile yet in Street Fighter V. I can't wait until I actually see him at an event. Can I win Evo? Me? Hell no. I can't even win my local majors. I can't even make top 8 usually in my local majors. And by usually I mean always. I can only win like local weeklies, and not like good ones. I have one of the really big local weeklies near me, and I can't even place top 8 in that. I probably could have if I was lucky enough. I'm talking like just like college gatherings. I'm not good enough. I'm nowhere near good enough. Skill disparity between players is enormous. Daigo is better than people who are 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 way better than me. You know what I'm saying? I played Snake Eyes one time, 4 matches. He beat me in all of them. It was one of the worst beatings I've ever received. Yeah, I'm pretty good, but like the people who win tournaments are leagues better than me. I mean, I'm not even saying Daigo's the best in the world. I probably agree with Infiltration being the best in the world. I was just saying Daigo is better than me. Yo, I can do that, but not everyone can do that. And even then, like, I came up with how I imagined Alex would play. And then when I actually saw Alex's playing, it wasn't really that much like what I was imagining. I got a good idea of how Alex's combos would work, but I got a very poor idea of how Alex's footsies worked. Yeah, I'm going to play KoF14. And I'm normally like a day 1 hero. I normally destroy people when a game is brand new. In previous years, they've said June. Is this finals? Yeah. This loading screen is the real deal. I think Daigo is fast to pick up new games, but I think he's got a fast mentality for picking up new games, but I think he hasn't tried that hard with most games. I mean, I haven't seen him try that hard with most games. He obviously tried really hard with 4 to pick it up quickly. But like, what else have we seen him play? The only game I can think of is that one little brief period where he played Marvel 3, and him being kind of slow to pick up Street Fighter 5. But I think there wasn't that much, like, I don't know. I don't think he set out to be as good in Street Fighter 5 as he did in Street Fighter 4. I think, you know, it's been a long time. I don't know if his priorities have changed. I think he has the inherent skill to pick up a game quickly and well. Exerd, I don't know anything about his Exerd play. I think I heard once that he played it, and I guessed that he played Soul, and it turned out he did. Something like that. It's like, yep. I like that stand D. That looks slower in this game. Or rather, it looks like the normal speed of... There was like an EX1 in the previous game that was really fast. Pretty much everyone didn't like Street Fighter 4 initially, unless it was their first fighting game. There was like hella hate for that game when it came out. The only thing everyone liked about it was they unified people from every different fighting game. But like I mean, the fighting game, the FGC grew like 10 times when Street Fighter 4 came out. But like all the people that I knew of before it came out, and you know I was already part of the scene by then. Well, I wasn't part of it per se, but I was very aware of it. They all, a lot of people were just like, this isn't as good as MBC2 was, and shit like that. This isn't as good as fucking Alpha 3. This isn't as good as Third Strike. I heard that one a lot. That's the one I heard probably 100 times for every one time I heard everyone else say every other game. I heard all kinds of people saying this isn't as good as Third Strike because I was part of the Third Strike community. I didn't think it was as good as Third Strike. I still don't think it's as good as Third Strike. I think that most things about it are dramatically better, but some things about it are worse, and the things about it that are worse are very important to me. I don't like the kind of technical there is in Street Fighter 4. The kind of technical is a very... I really like technical stuff in Third Strike, but technical stuff in Street Fighter 4 just makes me wince. And even though I wasn't huge on parries, they do important features that I really appreciate. I'm not trying to say it's better, but like my preference has been Third Strike. Which is why I was willing to play it more and get better at it. It took me a while to get into Street Fighter 4. I hated it right at the beginning. I didn't actually get into Street Fighter 4 until I got my friends into it. I tried to show them Third Strike, but it was too difficult for them. And Street Fighter 4, if nothing else, was a little bit easier to pick up. Pretty sure everyone just enjoys fighting games that fucking are fun for them. You're not actually saying anything kind of significant with that. I'm explaining why I think Third Strike is fun for me. Is that a Neomax? Is that his level 3? Is that the first time we've seen something like that? A super into a bigger super? I feel like I've been watching for that this entire tournament and I didn't notice it. I guess that was it.